recently been asked a very pertinent question. Do you have to use e-collars all the time after you've initially trained your dog? So in my personal experience, no. Overall, the answer is no. Once the dogs understand what their boundaries are and what they're supposed to do, overall, I don't actually need the e-collars on them. Most of the time I don't even use them, other than just a minor reminder like a beep beep or a very minor vibe, you know, because it has, my collars have 3 different modes: the stem, the audio that goes beep beep, and also the vibration. So normally I don't have to do much more than the a vibration to catch their attention. And especially when I do need it, it's usually with this guy over here. You see Prince and Pop-Up's closer. And guys, let's go, hurry up. Nice job, let's go. Prince, let's go. That's it, that's good boy. Good job, guys. Let's go. Pop, let's go. You notice I have a commanding tone to my voice. Let's go. And that just essentially tells them this is now, I'm not playing around. This is what we need to do. Peach, hurry up. Nice work, girl. Good job, good job. And my voice softens when, and I emphasize good. All right, so far everybody is back. They are in the house. They've all gone potty, and that is all good. And no, guys, nobody's wearing an e-collar. The reason is because they have been conditioned, you know, because they've worn them for so long, and they have been conditioned as to what they're supposed to do. They go out, go potty, and return. Go out, go potty, and return. And we've been doing this for quite a while, and just recently, actually, as in the last few days recently, I have just been letting them go out without their collars on. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good idea, because I do live in a highly forested area, and I've recently ordered a drone, hopefully, so I can actually show you guys, you know, some pictures of what it actually looks like where I live. I have a little tiny place, and I am surrounded by rainforest. And maybe I'll just go ahead and grab something online so you guys can see that for yourselves. Hi, pretty boy. This is my Odie. Odie. That's a good boy. He's such a good boy. And if you notice too, this is for people who are purely positive trainers saying that my dogs are unhappy. Well, do these look like unhappy dogs to you? Really? They're not unhappy. I'm very firm with them. I give them lots of guidance, and I'm always telling them what good dogs they are. That's right. You guys are good dogs. Yes, you are. Yes, you guys are. That's my pup. Hey, pup. And normally I don't put my hand over the top of their head unless they have plenty of warning that I'm going to do so. And my relationship with these guys are as such, where they're fully aware of my body language and such. So it's not really a big thing. Isn't he beautiful? This is Bobo. That's right. Look at that beautiful Bobo dog. Isn't he beautiful? No one would know that he was basically skeletal when I got him. Every bone in his body was showing. I mean, they weren't protruding heavy duty, but every bone was showing. I could see his hip bones as such. And the wonderful gal, Paulina, rescued him. And he had actually gained quite a bit of weight by the time I got him. And of course, this guy, he was kind of bony when I got him too. Yeah, that's right. And this guy was just an abandoned little puppy. Yeah, he's another throwaway. And he had a lot of bowel issues because he was just eating stuff that the wild goats eat. Yeah, not designed for puppies. Not designed for little 3-month-old puppies. That's right. Okay, ready? And ready? Go home. Good work. Good job. Good home. Go. Yay! Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Okay, let me close up. Nice work. Good job. I also wanted to tell you guys something real quick here. The reason my house always seems to be a huge mess and such, it's because I'm constantly doing some new remodeling. I have to do things a little at a time due to my budget. So I can't just like suddenly come in and do everything all at once, which would be nice, but that's not the case. So my house always looks like it's a big mess, and occasionally it is actually a mess, but not all the time. my focus is on caring for my dogs, making sure they're healthy, making sure that their environment overall is clean. What are you doing up there? Pop up. What'd you see? What is it? Huh? What is, guys? I love you too. Guys, I love you guys too. Okay. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I'm trying to do a video here, guys. I'm trying to do a video. You goofy dogs. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to do a video. You're not helping this any. You guys, you're not helping this any. So, this is for anyone that is trying to tell me my dogs are not happy. That was Peaches doing a correction with the pop-up. And here's Mickey's over here, right here. There's Peaches. Peach. As such. And, oh, this is also a little something. Speaking of happy dogs, I want to say lastly is this. My friend Christoph Clarkston, the Jedi Dog Master, has come under some fire because some jerks are trying to say that his dogs are not happy. The proof is in the pudding, folks. And people who say that really have not bothered watching his videos all the way through. His dogs respond probably in the most positive way that I've ever seen any other dog trainer do, besides my own dogs. This guy knows his stuff. He knows how to connect with dogs in ways that is almost freakish. All right, and some of the proof in that is his dog Akuma. Akuma is an autistic American Bulldog, and he's weighing in about 110 to 115 pounds. He's done stuff with this dog that I'm telling no other trainer could do. And if you don't understand the weight issue, his tail issue and stuff, you might look at it and say, oh, him sitting on a slant board is no big deal. But what you don't understand is this dog is horribly off balance. And this dog pulls off some pretty freaking amazing stuff, really. That is, if you are a real dog trainer and you understand the mechanics of what's going on. Christoph has done some absolutely freakishly amazing stuff. And I know I keep saying that, but it's the truth. I don't have a whole lot of respect for very many dog trainers on this whole YouTube thing. Okay, yeah, everybody has a little something that can be used. That's, don't get me wrong. They have a little something to offer. Even Zach George and his weird, crazy mental way. He does have something to offer. I'm still looking for it, but I'm sure he does. Some of the stuff that he does probably works okay with the lowest end, most basic root level, probably seed type of training. I mean, the seed hasn't even sprouted, in my opinion, when it comes to Zach. I mean, he does some tricks and such. And there's always a place for the seriously positive training. It depends on the dog you're working with. And there's also a place for, the whole disciplinary thing. And I personally am a balanced trainer. I'm a common sense trainer. It's simple. If you don't understand what you're not supposed to do, how are you supposed to understand what you are supposed to do? Nature works that way. Is there pain in nature? Trust me, there's a lot of pain in nature. You get in trouble with your mom, there's teeth. If you step on the wrong thing, you might break your paw. Those may seem like some extremes, but nature is very brutal, to be honest with you. And trust me, there is no positive training in nature. I'm not saying that the techniques I do or people who are balanced trainers cause dogs pain. I mean, the trainers who know something, they don't cause dogs pain at all. I mean, it's maybe a little discomfort now and then. That's very different than pain. I mean, if you sit down, for example, on a bean, because your kids are out there playing beans, you sit down on the bean, it's annoying, there's some discomfort there, right? Because it's kind of poking on your butt. That's very different than having your leg chopped off. Okay, the leg chopped off, I would say, would be called pain. All right, and sitting on, red beans or navy beans or maybe a marble, generally that doesn't cause any real pain. It's an annoyance, it's discomforting, unless of course you're sitting on it for several hours, or kneeling on them with, your knees. But because in Japan there's a punishment they used to do for school kids, where when the children were disrespectful, and that could mean that they blinked the wrong way, because the rules in Japan are very different than they are here. Or if the child says something out of turn or whatever, and the teacher decided to punish them, girls and boys were expected to kneel on marbles with their bare knees, and it was really excruciating. It was being torture. It's more than punishment. It's torture. That's what I was making a reference to. But anyway, let's go on with this. There's a huge difference, you know. There's a big, big, big difference. Hey, Odie, stop licking your paw. Odie, stop it. Done. I'll give you some medicine. Yeah, he's having an allergic reaction to some of the food, and it's making his paws itch. And I've been treating his paws also with medication for yeast infections. So I have to reach under and become really physical with him to get him to stop scratching and licking. Now, at another time, he would have bit me. So our relationship has changed a whole lot. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and try to get that the drone up and running. I've never had a drone before, but hey, there's always the first time. And to get some stuff here ready for Tom. Some of the things that Odie has now accomplished, which trust me is a whole lot of stuff, man. We've done a lot of work together, and Odie is just a whole new dog. I think Tom is going to be very proud of him. And we're going to get this video up. We're going to have this nice little chat, and I hope you guys all enjoy this. Before we get the chat going, though, today's Monday. We're supposed to do this on Thursday. I would really appreciate it if you happen to see this video. If you take a moment and, you know, jot down some things that you would like to know about Odie. You know, that would be awesome. You know, like, where is he from? What does he do? What was he like? You know, whatever you want to ask. Let's ask some questions about Odie. And this is my Odom here. And Odom he's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yes, Odie is such a good boy. He is Pit Bull and Warble. And you can ask questions about the breeds, what he's like to live with, what he eats. I don't care. Whatever you want to ask, I'm sure Tom will be more than happy to answer your questions as well as me. You guys take care now. And as always, from the matriarch, if you do not teach your dog / train them to do the right things, you are unknowingly teaching them / training them to do the wrong things. Because if they don't know what they're not supposed to do, if they don't have the guidance, they are going to do all the things that they're not supposed to do. And today's tip is be aware of what you're doing, because your interactions with your dogs are usually interpreted as a reward. When you're, for example, if your dog is stressed out and stuff, you reach down and pat them and try to, you know, baby talk to them and such, you may unknowingly be actually reinforcing that fear in your dog. It depends on the dog, but very often that is the case. That is today's tip, and we'll talk to you next time here on Master Matriarch's Canines.